The following program is presented by Chick-fil-A and Bright Star Credit Union.
Western takes on Chaminade-Madonna in tonight's championship of School Duel. This exciting final game of School Duel, where roughly 50 high schools from Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties compete to be a part of our show. Now, the top 20 schools made it to the televised rounds, where they battled it out in an academic tournament for South Florida bragging rights. And tonight's winners walk away with a school trophy from EDCO, a $1,000 check for each student courtesy of Chick-fil-A, and they are here today. And also Bright Star Credit Union. They're here to represent. Hello, Star. And of course, so much more. Now, with that much at stake, let's go ahead and take a quick peek at the brackets for this week's game. As you see, the Western Wildcats and the Chaminade-Madonna Lions have worked their way through some pretty stiff competition to make it all the way to the finals. So congratulations to both schools. Of course, this championship game should be quite a competition as well between these two equally matched schools. So welcome again, gentlemen. But wait, because there's so much more. As always, during the show, each student will compete in the Chick-fil-A Challenge. Here, the student with the most correct answers throughout the championship game will win Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches for an entire year. Sounds good? All right. Then, so let's go ahead and get started. Our first round is called the warning shot. Here it's school against school, competing with toss-up questions directed at the entire group. Each question is worth 10 points, and if a question is answered incorrectly, the other school gets one chance to steal the points. All right, schools, are you ready? You've been waiting for this, so prepare for the warning shot. First question deals with the Earth. According to this theory, Pangea began to break up about 250 million years ago. Chandler?
Continental drift.
Correct. Good job. All right, we're starting off the game very quickly. Next question deals with add an S. Give this term that, with the letter S on the end, describes both the general study of projectiles in flight and the division of a police. Yes, Jacob?
Ballistics.
Ballistics is correct. Moving along, the body, it can become inflamed if you forget to stretch your calf muscles before running or jumping. Identify this longest tendon in your body, named for the Greek of myth who, yes, Jacob?
Achilles.
Achilles is correct. Good job. TV business. After years of existing only on TV, it will become the namesake of a new real-life brand of copy paper that will probably make some extra money. Yes, Jacob?
Dunder Mifflin.
Yes, correct. And that comes from the NBC sitcom, The Office. Moving along to drawing. Among the oldest drawing materials are natural chalks. And what porous material made mostly of carbon? Yes, Joe?
Charcoal.
Correct. Let's move on to astronomical observation. If a star is moving away from an observer on Earth, its light appears redder. What color does a star appear when moving? Yes, Chandler?
Blue.
Blue is correct. And that's when it's moving toward an observer on Earth. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Where Am I question. My contestants will be given a famous location and a clue, and then asked to tell us the name of the place being described. Is everyone ready? Yeah. Here goes. Its Pahlavi dynasty ended in 1979 and was replaced. Joe?
Iran.
Iran is correct. Very good. And that dynasty ended in 1979 and was replaced by the Islamic Republic under the rule of the Ayatollah Khomeini. All right, let's move on to online shopping. It was the biggest online shopping day of the year in 2000. Yes, Joe?
Cyber Monday.
Correct. Good job. Wow. You guys know your stuff today. Came prepared. Moving along to sports. If your ball ends up there, you gain no additional points. Name this area along the side of a bowling lane that is often covered. Jacob?
The gutter.
Gutter is correct. All right. Moving along to Indian Chief. He is buried at Fort Sill, Oklahoma, where he was imprisoned for the last 20 years. Joe?
Geronimo.
Geronimo is correct. Good job. Western is running with the lead right now, 80 points to Chaminade's 20. Next question deals with Mars. Much of the surface of Mars is coated with an oxide of what metal? Chandler.
Iron.
Iron is correct. Good job. U.S. states, name the second largest state by area. Joe?
Texas.
Yes, sir. Moving along to newspapers, a book called The Deadbeat discusses how they are now often written by the top writers for a newspaper. Yes, Joe?
Editorials.
Incorrect. Chaminade, this is all yours. Give this term derived from the Latin for death that describes what a person did during his life and is only published. Yes, Chandler?
Obituary.
Correct. Good job. Moving along to college names, he drove the Golden Spike into the ground in 1869 to finish America's Transcontinental Railroad. Identify this former governor of California who now has a college named after Brian.
Stanford.
Correct. Good job. Moving along to historical events, you could go underwater in 2012 to see it firsthand. Identify this ship that in April 19th, Mark.
The Titanic.
Correct. Good job. There's the buzzer, and that buzzer means the end to the warning shot round. We do have Western leading 100 points to Chaminade-Madonna's 50 points. Don't go anywhere because we'll be right back with more School Duel just after these messages.
Win an iPad from School Duel and Brightstar Credit Union. It's easy. Go to schoolduel.tv. Submit the correct answer to the Brightstar question of the week, and you're automatically entered into the drawing to win an Apple iPad. You can also vote for the player of the game on schoolduel.tv. A new winner is announced each week based on your votes, and all votes lead to the top player of the season. Visit schoolduel.tv. Everyone is welcome to play and vote. Brightstar Credit Union, proud sponsor of School Duel on BECON-TV.
In 1973, Chick-fil-A founder Truett Cathy created the Leadership Scholarship Program,
encouraging Chick-fil-A restaurant employees to further their education.
Since then, Chick-fil-A has awarded more than $28 million in scholarships
to team members who excel in the classroom, serve their communities,
demonstrate a solid work ethic, and possess a desire to lead.
So we say, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Truett. It means a lot.
Chick-fil-A is the proud corporate partner of the pursuit of higher education.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
Thanks for joining us and welcome back to School Duel. Our first round of this championship match ended with Western leading 100 points. Chaminade-Madonna has 50 points. Now, before we begin the second round, let's take a minute to meet this week's competitors from each school. Let's go ahead and start with the Western Wildcats. Welcome. All right, let's go ahead and start off with Joe. Joe, you are a senior, and my question for you today is, if in fact you guys are capable of winning the $1,000 prize. Oh, when you do. Oh, I like that. Okay. What do you plan on doing with that money?
I'm going to pay my enrollment deposit to the University of Sierra Leone.
Oh, I like that. So you're still going away, huh?
Yeah, of course.
All right. All right. Let's move on to Jacob. Jacob, you're a senior. What do you plan on doing with that money?
Starting a hedge fund.
Oh, wow. All right, big dreams here. Brian is right next to you. Brian, you are a junior, and what do you plan on doing with the money?
I would definitely put it towards my college fund.
Nice. All right, I like this. And the captain of Western's team is Asaf, and you are a senior. And what do you plan on doing with the $1,000?
I would open a competing hedge fund against Jacob.
Oh, I like it. Even better. All right, just remember the little people in your life, like me, okay? All right, now let's go ahead and meet your competitors, Weston. They are from Chaminade-Madonna. Welcome. And you guys are the Lions. Let's go ahead and start off with Jimmy. Jimmy, you're a senior, and what would you plan on doing with that $1,000 that you're going to steal from Western because you're winning, right? That's what you guys were saying before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what do you plan on doing with that money?
Putting it towards my college fund.
Very nice. All right, let's go ahead and talk to Mark, who's a junior. What do you plan on doing with that money?
I either travel or put it towards college.
Sounds good. Next to you is Chris. Chris, you are a senior. Same question for you, Chris.
Probably put it towards my college fund or open a competing hedge fund stock.
Another hedge fund. I like it. All right. And the captain of Chaminade-Madonna's team is Chandler. Welcome. And you are a senior. And what do you plan on doing with the money?
I guess swimming pool and fill it up with chocolate pudding.
Oh, I like that. All right, very different and interesting gentlemen here, all who have competed and done an amazing job to be here today. So once again, round of applause, Western and Chaminade-Madonna. Congratulations on making it all the way to the finals. All right, now that we know everyone, let's go ahead and move on to round 2, the joust. Here, one player from each school competes head-to-head with a 10-point toss-up question. The player that wins then gets 3 bonus questions with their school, worth 5, then 10, and then 15 points. All right, schools, are you ready? It is time to joust. Chandler, Asaf, come on down. Gentlemen, here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. It flows between St. Louis, Missouri and East St. Louis, Illinois. Identify this river named for a U.S. state. Yes, Chandler.
Ohio.
Incorrect. Western, Asaf, you can go ahead and answer. That would be the Mississippi River. But don't go anywhere, gentlemen. I have another question for you. The mouth of the Nile River is in what country? Yes, Chandler.
Egypt.
Correct. Good job. Chaminade-Madonna. The following bonus questions all deal with rivers. Bonus question number 1 is worth 5 points. This river lies west of New York's borough of Manhattan, separating it from Yes, Mark?
The Hudson River.
Correct. Good job. Bonus question number 2 worth 10 points. This river, also named for a U.S. state, flows through the Grand Canyon and forms the Arizona Mark?
The Colorado River.
Yes, sir. Correct. Bonus question number 3 worth 15 points. This river in the Middle East separates the northern part of Israel from its neighbors to the... Yes, Chandler?
Jordan.
Jordan River is correct. Good job. All right, Chris and Brian, come on down. Gentlemen, here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. Scientists recently found fossils of a squirrel-like animal that may have lived among the dinosaurs. Name the South American country where the fossils were found and whose capital city is Buenos Aires. Yes, go ahead,
Argentina.
Chris. Correct. Good job. All right, Chaminade-Madonna, the following bonus questions all deal with that animal. Bonus question number 1 worth 5 points. The animal could be described with this adjective used to describe some prehistoric tigers. Chris?
Sabertooth.
Yes, correct. Good job. Bonus question number 2 worth 10 points. Name the character in the movie Ice Age that... Mark?
Scrat.
Correct. Good job. And your third bonus question is worth 15 points. The animal lived in this geologic period, often abbreviated by a capital K. Chandler.
Cretaceous.
Correct. Good job. Mark and Jacob, come on down. Gentlemen, it's your turn to joust. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. Give the 7-letter English word originally taken from Japanese for the fine Japanese art of folding paper into animal... Yes, Jacob.
Origami.
Correct. Good job. All right, it's Western's turn to answer. The following bonus questions all deal with other Japanese words that are now part of English. Bonus question number 1 is worth 5 points. Name for cold rice and vinegar with a tiny bit of raw seafood added. Asaf?
Sushi.
Correct. Your second bonus question is now worth 10 points. Name for a bean curd, sometimes a substitute for meat. Asaf?
Soybeans.
Incorrect. That would be tofu. And your third bonus question worth 15 points. Name for a great prince or high commander later applied to wealthy business leaders. Joe?
Samurai.
Incorrect. That would be tycoon. All right, Joe, Jimmy, come on down. My last 2 contestants to joust. Gentlemen, here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. Charles Darwin's book on natural selection avoided using what now controversial 9... Yes, Joe?
Evolution.
Correct. Good job. All right, Western, the following bonus questions all deal with Charles Darwin. Bonus question number 1 is worth 5 points. While on a trip to South America, he read a classic book by Charles Lyell about this branch of science that studies the Earth. Joe?
Geology.
Yes, sir. Correct. Bonus question number 2 worth 10 points. In recognition of Darwin's preeminence as a scientist, he was honored with a state funeral at this famous Gothic church in London. Judges? Jacob, go ahead.
The cathedral.
Incorrect. It would be Westminster Abbey. And your third bonus question is worth 15 points. Darwin wrote an 1839 book about his voyage on this ship named after... Yes, Joe?
The Beagle.
Beagle is correct. Good job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that buzzer means the end to the joust. We do have a very close game. Western has 145 points. Chaminade-Madonna right behind them with 130. Don't go anywhere because we'll be right back with more School Duel after these messages.
interested in learning about TV production? Be a part of the Broward Teen News Team, South Florida's only teen-produced news show. Experience working at an actual TV station while learning on state-of-the-art digital equipment. We offer positions in everything from studio crew to school reporter. And for the more experienced students, we offer advanced credits as part of our internship program. If you're a student in Broward and you want to be a part of our team, then we've got a spot for you. For more information, go to www.browardteennews.org and click on Join Our Team.
Have you considered taking your high school courses online? Broward County Schools offers free virtual education for middle and high school. Courses include regular, honors, and advanced placement in all subject areas. Take one course or take a full course load all online. Broward Virtual Education welcomes homeschool and private school students. For more information or to enroll, call us at 754-321-1100 or visit us online at www.bved.net while there's still space available. BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
High schools match wits to see who will be this year's School Duel champion. Now, this championship match has Western against Chaminade-Madonna, with Western leading 145 points. Chaminade-Madonna is right behind them with 130 points. We're now ready for the rapid fire round. Here, each school will pick a category. They will then try to answer 10 questions within 60 seconds from that category. Each question is worth 10 points. The other school will then get a chance to steal any missed questions. Now, since Chaminade-Madonna is trailing, they will have the opportunity to pick their category. Today's choices are starts with B and starts with S. So which category would you like, Chaminade-Madonna?
We would like a starts with B.
Thank you, Chandler. All right, schools, here comes the rapid fire. Chaminade-Madonna starts with B. In this category, the answer contains a word that starts with the letter B. Remember, you do have 60 seconds to answer these questions worth 10 points each, so cue music and let's begin. What an orthodontist uses to straighten your teeth.
Braces.
Laundry product that makes your clothes whiter.
Bleach.
A person who made illegal alcohol in the 1920s.
Bootlegger.
Capital of Hungary.
Budapest.
The movies Raging Bull and Cinderella Man are about this sport.
Boxing.
Animal whose figure 8 waggle dance indicates food. Mark?
Beaver.
He was the first U.S. Postmaster General. What characters from the Arabian Nights overhears a band of 40 thieves?
Alibaba.
Official sport of Massachusetts invented by Dr. James Naismith.
Basketball.
Marquette and Georgetown are college basketball teams in this league.
Big Ten.
All right, we got through all of your questions. You missed 3 questions, so Western, you have the opportunity to now answer those 3 questions that they missed. Animal whose figure 8 waggle dance indicates food. Asaf?
Beagle.
Incorrect, that would be a B. Next question, he was the first U.S. Postmaster General. No one, that would be Benjamin Franklin. And the last question, Marquette and Georgetown are college basketball teams in this league. Yes, Brian?
Big East.
Big East is correct. Good job. All right, Western, here you go. Starts with S in this category. The answer contains a word that starts with the letter S. Each question is worth 10 points, and you have 60 seconds to answer them. You ready? Cue music, and let's begin. Most populous city in China.
Shanghai.
U.S. state with cities of Columbia and Charleston.
South Carolina.
What kind of creature is Flower in the story about Bambi? Airplane flown to Paris in 1927 by Charles Lindbergh. This organ destroys your body's old red blood cells.
Spleen.
Language spoken in Peru, Ecuador, and Colombia.
Spanish.
Country northeast of Ireland and north of England.
Scotland.
To choose something from a set.
Select.
Indian chief who defeated Custer at Battle of Little Bighorn.
Saratoga.
Rat Pack crooner known as Old Blue Eyes.
Sinatra.
All right, we got through all of your questions. Weston, you missed 3 questions as well. Chaminade-Madonna, here they are. What kind of creature is Flower in the story about Bambi? Mark?
Snake.
Skunk. Next question. Airplane flown. Yes, Jimmy.
Spirit of St. Louis.
Correct. Good job. And the last question. Indian chief who defeated Custer at... Yes, Mark.
Sitting Bull.
Correct. Good job. And that buzzer means the end to the rapid fire round. We have an extremely close game. Western is leading by 5 points, 225 points. Chaminade-Madonna has 220. So don't go anywhere. We're going to give them a short break, and then we will be back for the final showdown to determine this year's champion.
In 1973, Chick-fil-A founder Truett Cathy created the Leadership Scholarship Program,
encouraging Chick-fil-A restaurant employees to further their education.
Since then, Chick-fil-A has awarded more than $28 million in scholarships
To team members who excel in the classroom, serve their communities,
Demonstrate a solid work ethic and possess a desire to lead.
So we say, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Truett. It means a lot.
Chick-fil-A is the proud corporate partner of the pursuit of higher education.
Improve your money skills with Bright Star University. At Bright Star University, people of all ages can log in to learn more about finances. Just choose your age-specific category and pick from a collection of interactive financial topics, including the Visa Financial Football Game, where your team scores by answering money management questions. Just go to www.brightstaru.com. Bright Star University is brought to you by Bright Star Credit Union, proud sponsor of School Duel on BECON-TV.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
Thanks for joining us. We are back with School Duel, and we've got a very close championship match going as Western is holding on to its lead with 225 points over Chaminade-Madonna's 220 points. It is now time for the final showdown. This is the last round. Schools will go against each other with toss-up questions, but this time these toss-up questions are now worth 20 points. And remember, if a question is incorrect, the other school can steal the points. All right, schools, are you ready? This is it. It is time for the final showdown. First question deals with English. Question, buzzer, answer, and point can be what part of speech usually defined as a person? Yes, Joe?
Imperative.
Incorrect. Chaminade can be defined as a person, place, or thing. Mark?
Noun.
Yes. Explorers. The explorers Bartholomew Diaz and Vasco da Gama were born in what European country? Mark?
Portugal.
Yes. Fairy tales. Its two main characters are lost in the forest and very hungry. Yes, Mark?
Hansel and Gretel.
Correct. Foreign countries. Name this country once part of British East Africa, whose 47 countries. Yes, Jacob?
India.
Incorrect. Chaminade-Madonna, listen carefully, whose 47 countries are now grouped into 8 provinces that include its capital city of Nairobi. Jimmy?
Kenya.
Yes. Novels. What classic historical novel by Alex Haley is about Kunta Kinte and his descendants? Yes, Joe?
Roots.
Games. You can learn the Sicilian Dragon, the Scotch game, or the Slav Defense when playing it. Name this game that usually ends when one side checkmates the other. Joe?
Chess.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Who Am I question, brought to you by Hungry Howie's and Davy in Hollywood. In this question, my contestants will be given up to 4 clues about a famous person and asked to tell us his or her name. Are you gentlemen ready? Okay, here goes. Who am I? He was born July 21st, 1899 in Oak Park, Illinois. His boat, named Pilar, is the title object of a recent book. He won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1954. This Key West resident's novels include, yes, Jimmy?
Ernest Hemingway.
Correct, good job. World geography. Lying north of Saudi Arabia and bordering the Persian Gulf, it was invaded by Iraq at the start, yes, Joe?
Kuwait.
Kuwait is correct. Fictional character. He is shown with his owner, the man with the yellow hat. Name this fictional, Jimmy?
Curious George.
Yes. Word meanings. This 5-letter word can mean to divide into smaller pieces or to win a tennis game where your opponent was serving. Chris?
Love.
Incorrect. Western? Brian?
Fragment.
Incorrect. Break. The Constitution. Identify the constitutional amendment that prevents double jeopardy and allows witnesses to say, quote, I refuse to answer. Chandler?
5.
Is correct. TV. Its Family Brain Surge show now requires everyone, even the winners, to leave the stage by getting slimed. Yes, Chris?
Nickelodeon.
Correct. Foreign foods. The Creole dish known as jambalaya is usually made with vegetables, 2 kinds of meat, and a lot of rice. Spell the word jambalaya. Jacob?
J-U-M-B-A-L-A-Y-A.
Incorrect. Chaminade-Madonna. Mark?
J-U-M-B-A-L-A-Y-A.
Incorrect. J-A-M-B-A-L-A-Y-A. Organizations. Its headquarters are in New York City. Name this international. Brian?
United Nations.
Correct. Moving along to magic. Magician David Copperfield once donated $10,000 to repair the vandalized grave of the American magician. Yes, Joe?
Harry Houdini.
Correct. Locations. Michelangelo's sculpture, The Dying Slave, is housed in what world-famous museum in Paris? Yes, Mark?
The Louvre.
Correct. Presidents. Name the president who was in office when the don't ask, don't tell policy was in... Yes, Mark?
Carter.
Incorrect. Western. Listen carefully. Name the president who was in office when the don't ask, don't tell policy was instituted in 1993. Joe?
Clinton.
Correct. Angles. Give the complementary angle of angle X if angle X is 20 degrees. Yes, Jacob?
160.
Incorrect. Shamanon? Jimmy?
70 degrees.
Correct. Art. Popular in Gothic times. It was mastered in the early 1900s by artist Louis Tiffany. Identify this colorful but delicate art form. Yes, Joe?
Glass. Blowing.
Incorrect. Chaminade-Madonna. Listen carefully. Identify this colorful but delicate art form often seen today in the windows of old churches. Yes, Mark?
Stained glass.
Yes, sir. And that buzzer brings an end to this season of School Duel. Our winner, exciting, our winner today, Chaminade-Madonna, 440 points over Weston's 345 points. And this win makes Chaminade-Madonna our 2013 School Duel Champion. Congratulations. Great job, everyone. Western had a great run this season. Congratulations to each and every one of you here today. Both schools have had an incredible year. Now let's go ahead and hear one more time for these 2 fantastic schools. You all need to go ahead and pat yourselves on the back. All right, this also brings the end to the Chick-fil-A Challenge, and today's winner is, drum roll please, Joe from Western. Congratulations, Joe, on your Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches for a year. Okay, we're going to take a break, and then we'll be right back for the presentation of our prizes and the championship trophy, so don't go anywhere.
Hi, I'm Jim Garashi for Broward School Beat. Here on BSB, we highlight the wonderful stories that take place every day inside Broward schools. Join us as students explore our environment, the arts, sports, special events that make Broward unique, and our Teacher Spotlight, allowing us to highlight a teacher who is truly making a difference in our schools. So make sure you tune in to Broward School Beat throughout the school year.
Have an interest in sports broadcasting? Well, Sports Blitz wants you. Now is your opportunity to learn the ins and outs of this exciting field and try your hand at camera operating, editing, reporting, and even producing. For more information about becoming a member of the Sports Blitz crew, log on to www.sportsblitzuniverse.com or find the Sports Blitz page on Facebook.
For joining us. It is time now for our 2013 championship trophy presentation. So let's go ahead and start with our runners-up from Western High School. Let's start with Western School Advisor Missy Jones. Come on down. Great season, great job. How do you feel about the gentlemen that represented your school?
I'm proud of our wild and crazy group of guys, and I think with Joe, we can probably fund the school's cafeteria for the next 4 years.
And then you guys are going to have some hedge funds as well. Right?
Absolutely, yes, we got it covered.
All right, well, let's go ahead and meet all of them once again. Asaf, Joe, Jacob, and Brian, come on down. Now, you guys did have an alternate, and Lexi was not able to be here today. She's where, at Harvard?
She's at Harvard at the debate competition.
Oh, my goodness. All right, well, let's go ahead and present our runners-up who did a phenomenal job, I must say, this season. You guys came with great enthusiasm. You were ready to play, and you did a great job. So let's go ahead and give you your prizes. Now, for Missy Jones, the advisor, you are getting a $100 courtesy of Bright Star Credit Union, so congratulations to you. I'm sure you can use that in the classroom or personally. Do whatever you want. And now for my players, everyone who played in School Duel this season will receive trophies from EDCO and specialties, passes to the International Game and Fishing Association Museum, so you guys can have fun there. Have you ever been there? No? It's awesome there. And passes to the Museum of Discovery and Science, a full day pass to Boomers so you guys can go out and have some fun. And of course, delicious lunches from Hungry Howie's in Davie and Hollywood. But of course, we are not through because as the runners up, you guys will also receive $200 from Bright Star Credit Union. You guys can go ahead and start that hedge fund. Do whatever you'd like. So tell me, how was your experience being here, Asaf?
It was great. It was a very unique experience to be on TV, and hope to come back next year with new juniors.
All right, Joe, what about you?
Yeah, I'm going to get held back next year intentionally so I can get more chicken.
Very nice. All right, Jacob, anyone you want to say hi to?
No.
Okay, then, and Brian, tell me, how was your experience?
It was really good. It's interesting. I'll be glad to be back next year.
All right. Well, we will look forward to seeing you all next year, whoever does come back, and the other two who are going off to college. Best of luck to you all. All right, so thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and move on to our champions. Round of applause for Chaminade-Madonna. Come on down. My gentlemen, everybody, the whole team, come on out here. We are going to introduce your advisor, Barry Briganti, correct? Now, I want to know with you, who was more happy to be here? Was it you or the guys? Because you were quite the cheerleader out there for this team.
Believe it or not, I think me. I'm really proud of these guys. We've worked hard for the last couple of years, and finally we have something to show off for it.
All right, and let's go ahead and meet your team. Once again, we have Chandler, Chris, Mark, and Jimmy, and your alternates were Aubrey and Deani, who did get a chance to play this season. Ladies, you did an awesome job. Congratulations to the entire team. Now, as the champions, you will receive all the prizes mentioned for the runners-up. Plus, you do have individual championship trophies. Go ahead and show those off to everyone watching. And at this time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Phyllis Schiffer-Simon, the General Manager of BECON-TV, who's going to present you with your trophy from EDCO Awards and Specialties.
Thank you, Lisa. Well, on behalf of us here at Beacon and all our sponsors, congratulations, Chaminade-Madonna. Please accept our 2013 trophy for being the champions of this year's School Duel.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Beautiful trophy. Where are you guys going to display that?
Probably in my room, right next to all of our second place trophies.
Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and meet our co-sponsors for School Duel. We're going to start with Dana St. Ford from Bright Star Credit Union. Come on down. You're here with Cosmo today. And tell me, what does this experience mean to Bright Star Credit Union? You guys have been an incredible sponsor for School Duel for the past 3 years. We'd like to thank you for that. So what does it mean to sponsor this?
We are just very proud and very excited to be a part of this. We've been a Broward School sponsor for over 65 years, and we just are grateful to be a part of this opportunity.
Thank you so much. I'm sure the kids will appreciate everything that you're doing for them. Let's go ahead and meet Victor Zaldivar from Chick-fil-A. Come on down. You are here with the cow. Welcome. We love having you here. And what does it mean to Chick-fil-A to sponsor this lovely show and the students that are here who are recipients of what you guys are doing?
Well, I just want to say, first of all, congratulations to both teams on a job well done and a great final, great and exciting final. And we at Chick-fil-A are very proud. Miami-Dade and Broward County Chick-fil-A's are very proud to have been a part of this and to continue, like Bright Star, helping in the furtherment of our education and the great involvement that we enjoy, the partnership. Thank you.
Well, thank you for being a part of this. All right, now, as School Duel champions, Chaminade-Madonna, will receive $1,000 for each player. So those checks are coming courtesy of Mr. Noel Hyatt here at Beacon. Gentlemen, go ahead and hold on to those. I'm sure those are the biggest checks that you've ever received, are they not? Yeah. And tell me a little bit something. How does it feel to be here?
You know what? It feels really great. I'm really glad to have done this. It was a great experience.
And what was the most exciting part of School Duel for you?
The whole entire process, the buzzing and the answering of questions, the scores going back and forth with this last match was quite exciting.
Were you a little bit nervous?
A little bit, definitely. Always do when you get into a competition like this. So.
Are you happy to bring it home?
Am I happy to bring
your trophy, your money, everything, bragging rights?
Bring it home. Of course I'm happy to bring it home.
All right, we're happy to have you guys here. Congratulations once again, Chaminade-Madonna, reigning champions, 2013 School Duel. Now at this point, we like to bring an end to an incredible season of School Duel. We would like to thank all of our sponsors for making School Duel possible, and of course, you at home for watching. Now, don't forget to check out our website at schoolduel.tv, where you have a chance to win some great prizes right at home. Goodbye, everyone, and thanks again for joining us. I'm Lisa Lee.
School Duel was brought to you by Chick-fil-A and Bright Star Credit Union.